done this before, so I can't go live. Let's see what happens. Go to my Facebook page. Sorry, E. Oh, I'm live like a mug. Okay, cool. No, there's a little bit of a delay, but we're gonna work that through. All right, I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know, but we're gonna see. We're gonna try it out. See what happens. Hopefully there's no echo. Yes, Carter?
I don't have to hear the drum for it. Watch.
I like that. That sounds like some cymbals. All right, so what we're gonna do today, we're gonna make, I got a little bit jealous, right? Can you bring it down a little bit? All right, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I got a little bit jealous a few weeks ago. My wife went somewhere to get some breakfast burrito, and it looked so good. I didn't even think it was a burrito. I thought it was a omelet, but it was a breakfast burrito. So I'm like, and then I brought my kids some of them packaged burritos like you get from Costco, right? The packaged burritos, and they looked good. They were like organic turkey, blah blah blah. She bit it and said it was gross. The kids ate them up. So I was like, I'm gonna just try to make a breakfast burrito today, even though it's 1:30 and it's lunchtime. Don't judge me. All right. So I'm going to try that and see what happens. And I'm start by using some of Simply Hash Browns, nothing deep. Go buy this stuff. I'm not cutting up potatoes. It ain't that serious. It's Saturday morning. Who wants to do that anyway? All right. So we're going to get that open. We're going to get that open. And then what we're going to do is get that into the skillet. Already making a mess. Tell me, man, I'm the messiest cooker in the world. I'm gonna get wet. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this because it says on the packaging to make sure you do it in one layer. So I got some onions in here already, and they've been getting soft. I'm gonna go ahead and just make this one layer. This is a lot of potatoes for this pan. We're gonna let this cook for about 6 or 7 minutes on like a medium. I'm not sure exactly what to cook it on, but I think it's always safe to go medium. And if you have to go longer or higher, then go higher. So again, this is like a freestyle. I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan, so I'm just gonna see what happens. All right, that's what that looks like. Come back over here. I don't know how to see I don't know how to see. Carter, you always doing that on purpose. Like, okay, you don't have to act out like that for the camera. You don't. It's not necessary. Well, you make a noise in the background. You know exactly what you're doing. All right. Okay, I don't. That's fine, man. Stop doing the most. All right. I just saw Miss Beth jump on and take a peek. And here's the thing, I'm not here for people to jump on and stay with me the whole time. It's Saturday, you're probably busy. I'm doing this because I'm setting things up, trying to play with some of these new toys that I have. And might as well open it up and give you a glimpse to what it happens every day, or almost every day. Right? So I have some tomatoes here. I don't know what kind of tomatoes these are. They're called Wild Wonders. Right, they're a gourmet medley, so that's why you see the different colors of the tomatoes here. Let me switch it up so you can check this out. Gourmet medley. So that's what I'm making here. Now I don't know even know if these are gonna make it into the dish. All right. Hey, Carter, you gotta turn that down, man. So I'm not sure if you can even hear me. If you can, type it in the chat that you can hear me. If there's an echo, is there anything going on? I need your help. This is why I'm doing this, because I need your help to be able to know if this thing is working. I'm always trying something new, and I don't always know if it works or not. So it would be helpful if you could help me. Let me know you can hear me. If you can hear me, type 1. If you can hear me, type 1. That way, okay, it sounds great. Thank you, Miss Beth. I appreciate you. Miss Beth, I will be in Orlando June 26th through the 28th. And be maybe looking to stay a little bit longer for a reunion, family reunion. So, but I want to come down there before that. So we need to talk ASAP. I'm glad it sounds good. So I'm gonna try something else. So since that happened, let me do this and see. My comments aren't jumping up here, so I don't know why that's happening. I gotta figure that out. All right, that's cool. It's okay. All right, so this is the medley that I was telling you about, the tomatoes. I don't know if this is gonna make it, but we'll see. I also have some mushrooms. I don't know if mushrooms are gonna make the dish, but I do have some cilantro that I cut up already, and you know the star is gonna be some eggs because we're making a burrito. We're making a simple burrito, and I got some bacon that's gonna go inside of it. It's gonna be simple. I'm gonna just do these burrito grande, extra large, to make them nice and big. And then instead of using like mayo or anything, we're just gonna use some guac. I should just use some avocado, but I don't have any more. But I do have some guacamole, so we'll put that in there. All right. So what we have going here, we have some potatoes, right? These are just hash browns. And these are kind of just cooking on the one side. We're gonna get those quartered, and then we're gonna flip them, and so and they're gonna go inside of the burrito. So those are cooking on about a medium heat. All right, so this is good. This is out of the way. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Again, I've said this on the videos before. If you don't have one of these, get one. Because it's like, it helps get everything out of the way. Instead of you using your hands. And I'm not a big fan of always using my hands to touch all over the food. Even though my hands are clean, I usually use gloves. I'm just saying, it's not necessary for you to always have to touch every single thing all the time. I don't know, I have a pet peeve about that. And it's probably just me. And my son is watching videos of people beatboxing. But again, I am rocking the Wakanda Forever because it's Black History Month, and I always want to be reminded of our people, our struggle, but more so our triumph. Our triumph. Black people in this country have made some tremendous moves in this country, despite all the obstacles that have been placed in front of us, and. You know, it's just, we want to celebrate that as a people and not be remembered for the enslavement of our people, but understanding, what's up, Miss Mosley, Black History Month, you know, we Wakanda forever. It never goes away. But you don't want to always be remembered or think about your ancestors or your ancestry through the lens of slavery, when we were enslaved, not by choice, you know, but in some cases it was, and that's deep. And that's what plagues us now, this idea of enslavement being in. That's a whole nother conversation. We cooking. Let me keep it going. I had this educator hat that I can't consistently wear. So we got some bacon, right? We got some bacon coming out of the air fryer. This is that air fryer bacon, and we're gonna chop that up and put that into the burrito. And I was going to chop some up for the side hustle of the meal. The side piece of the meal as a side dish, but yeah, we're gonna go this way. I'm gonna go over here and check. We're gonna go over here and check on this. All right, so we got people. We got let me see. Oh, all right, Miss Beth, I see you. All right. So I don't know if this is done yet, but I'm going to get those edges because things tend to cook fast on those edges. It looks really good. I'm going to just get those edges kind of going. And as I'm doing it, I'm making a mess. I'm going to pat it down, let it get that adhesion to the bottom of the skillet. And I'm going to just cut this in fours. That way it's easier for me to flip. And it feels like it's time. Again, I got it on a pretty low heat. It's like on a 4 or 5. That's like 6 o'clock on the bottom of your. So I don't know if this is done yet. I don't want to burn it. Let's take one corner and see if this works. Where's the cut? It looks like I might burn some of this. That's fine for me. I want it golden, but I don't have like a hibachi grill. I do, but I don't. That makes sense? What I should have done was put a little more oil on that before I spent it. Anyway, we're going to let that go ahead and do what it do. And we'll come back here. Alright, so we back now. Now we're going to go ahead and cut this bacon. This is an applewood bacon. Stack them on top of each other. Again, this is Saturday afternoon. If you don't have anything to do, you can just kind of sit back and it is hot out of the air fryer. I put this in the air fryer. And I kind of like my bacon air fried these days. All that grease strips to the bottom of the pan. And I usually put that in a jar. And look how crispy it is on the end. But it's cool. I don't necessarily need it to be totally extra. Miss Mosley, you silly. I see that. A reunion on the cooking show, The Principal's Kitchen. That's what we're going to start calling this, The Principal's Kitchen. And I got some really good things in store, and probably starting in March. You can't go without tasting the bacon. All right. So again, we're making burritos, breakfast burritos. We're going to get this going. Got some bacon. Now it's time to put some, get some eggs together. So I'm just gonna scramble some eggs, really. Is Miss Karen on here? Did I just see somebody say hello? Miss Karen, what's up, Miss Karen Miller? Good to see you here. You always showing up. I appreciate you, and my condolences goes out to you and your family. I was just telling Taylor about you. We were just having a conversation, literally about an hour ago in the car, about your family and the McGee family. Our hearts go out to you right now and your loved ones. And we're praying that you stay strong during this time of bereavement for you and your family. But thank you for being here. So, I don't know, right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just going to scramble some eggs. It's not going to be anything deep. But I'm trying to think, should I put some type of a spice on this or a seasoning on this that's going to really make it like burrito worthy? That makes sense. Burrito worthy. I want the eggs to be a little bit fluffy, but guess what? I don't have any milk. I don't have any milk. I'm gonna try some almond milk. Don't tell anybody. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. So you see, we still have the hash browns doing what they do. If you can see them over there, they're still doing it. You see the hash brown remnants I have over there? Like the little, I'm always making a mess. I can't stir anything without it hitting the floor. Got a little salt going in here. A little pepper. Alright, so we're gonna get this going. I like to try to break some of the yolk up to help me out. This is not a steel whisk, silicone whisk. And we're gonna get that going. Let's see what we got going over here. Oh, I know about the new principal. I know about that. So congratulations, you got a good one. I'm telling you, you got a good one. Steve, what's going on? I see you jumping on here. Long time no see, young brother. Oh, what's up, Kyra? What's up, Kyra? What's up, Samaya? I didn't even see you jump on here. So we got this going. All right, I'm gonna steal another piece of bacon. I don't know about these. I don't usually make these, but I wanted to. But what we're gonna do, pretty much take these off. You know why? Because they're going into. I'm patting it down because I want a good heat. I want a lot of brown. And I need as much brown as I want. You can see right here, it's not as brown. But it's looking like it's coming together. So we're gonna let this chill right over here. Get that turned off. I gotta find a dish to put my eggs in. All right, what we got? So we're gonna do that. I'm thinking, y'all. I'm thinking. Should I put some? All right, I'm getting creative. I won't do as many, but what we're gonna do? We're gonna scramble some eggs. Here I go. Here I go getting creative. I'm gonna scramble some eggs, and I found a place for the mushrooms. Usually with mushrooms, they come washed, but the best way to do it is to take a piece of paper towel, wet it, and clean them off that way. That's the best way to do it. I'm gonna put a little bit of mushrooms. I'm gonna show you. Here's what I'm talking about. Here's what I'm talking about. So if you can see, what you do is you just take, and you can just wipe the mushroom off with a paper towel. This is probably the best way to clean your mushrooms. Now they're pretty clean, but you can still see there's some residue on here. It's not too much. Right, but that's the best way to wipe these things down. But it's time consuming. And a lot of us don't have time for that. You got people that's hungry. Right? We're gonna put a little bit of mushroom in here. I'm gonna put some tomatoes in here. In our egg mixture. See, since these are triple washed, what they say in the package. But you know, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and wash your stuff off. All right, Carter, you turn it down just a little bit, like 2 or 3 notches for me. I don't even know if he's in here. If you want to really help your child read, let me tell you, this is what I'm saying. Reading month is coming up. You want your child to read. Reading is a very difficult task for any of us. You think you're learning the English language. You want to get them to read. When they're watching TV, put captions on. I promise you. Reading is one of those things where all of a sudden they're going to start reading. They're just going to start reading. But if you're not practicing, if you're not reading with them or allowing them to read or expose them to books, it doesn't just happen like that. But it does happen when you do those things. So 30 minutes a day, read to them in different voices, use your inflection, model it, and they'll just pick it up. When they're watching TV, let them watch TV. But when they're watching TV, throw the captions on, right? My son is learning Spanish right now, primarily, but he's learning English second. So he's reading a little bit slower than most kids in first grade. But guess what? He's starting to take off. He's noticing words, and he's excited about learning English because he's learning Spanish. And it's not because he's learning Spanish. It's in conjunction. It's working together. His brain's pumping on both ends all day and in different languages. So what I'm saying is continue to expose them, but find creative ways to do it. Keep the captions on your TV. All right? It might be annoying to you. It might be, but guess what? They're picking it up because they're seeing words and hearing words, and the connections happening and synapses are happening. All right. Let's get back to the cooking. So I'm going to throw, I just had to throw that in there real quick. See? Thank you, Kyra. Buy your brother a book. All right, Kyra, that's what you got to do. Because reading is fundamental. You gotta do that. So books, always want books. Always get books. You don't need to have new gym shoes. You don't need new clothes. And you definitely don't need all these different toys. Get yourself a book and get yourself a library so that you always have information. Because when you have information, it changes situations. Information changes everything, and knowledge is the new money. Right? Knowledge is the new money, and you need to get you some. Let me. You need to see my face. Look, Maya. Knowledge is the new money. You hear me talking, so stop walking on my words, okay? Just wait. I'll come to you, but don't walk on my words, okay? Just give me a second. All right? Knowledge is the new money. So the fact that you brought your brother a book for Valentine's Day, yes. When it's birthday, buy him a book. And when you buy him a book, buy yourself a book too. And read it. And then I want you to read to him. Read to him so that he learns how to read quickly and very soon. Because when you can read, you can dominate this space. And then when you read, you start to be able to think and process. When you think and process, you can compute. When you start to compute, you can start doing your math. When you start able to do your math, now you're tapping into economics. It's levels to this. So I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. All right, so let's move over here real quick. And this is what we're going to do. Yes, Carter.
Are you going to get the Ionic 5?
That's an electric car. I probably won't, but I'm interested. Maybe in a few years.
Okay.
Carter wants me to have an electric car so bad. Now I'm not gonna put any onions in here. All right, that's heating up a little bit. I need a little bit more time on that. Let's check the chat real quick. Ariella says hi. Hi, Ariella. Hello.
Hi, Ariella.
Come here. You want to say? Oh, I thought you were coming over here to say hi to Ariella. All right. So yeah. So now I'm just waiting on that, and I'm gonna steal another piece of bacon. Well, we're waiting to see what that's gonna do. I need it to heat up a little bit. We're gonna make some burritos. So those of you that are just jumping on here, all two of us, we're just making some breakfast burritos and talking. All right, so I got some eggs, about 10 eggs. We're gonna make this simple. It's almost done.
How?
So I got some tomatoes and I got some mushrooms. And I'm not gonna need to eat by the time this is over because I keep snacking on this bacon sitting here. How can you just let bacon sit in front of you like this? Like bacon can't just sit here and hang out, right? You can't. Not in my. You can't just do that. So that was good. What does that mean? See, I have this set up where I can look at the comments, but I can't see them. I can see the reactions. I see the people are watching. What does this do? Nothing. Oh, we don't want that yet. No. I can't see the comments. What's up with my mic? All right, we got the MacBook mic going on.
Daddy, look.
Yep, so go ahead and charge that up. And so, look, the reason why I do this because for a lot of reasons, but at the end of the day, it's all about family, man. And this is what I do. So if I'm ever on a video, and I can inspire a young father, man, if I can, really just speak to, if I can speak to a father or a family and just say family is still important, I think it's good. What's up, Brother Norris? What's up, Brother Norris? All right, I think we're good. So what I'm going to do is get ready to do these eggs real quick. Oh, no, I'm sorry, eggs. I want to do some mushrooms. Those are going to cook down, so it looks like a lot. I use very little mushrooms. And I got some tomatoes. See that? That's going to be the base for our eggs. So give them some flavor and some love. I'm going to add something else just to kind of make it pop. I wish I had some cumin. I think I'm out of cumin. We're going to give this a kind of a Mexican feel. A little hint of the Mexican life. Woo! Drop that one. So now I'm changing up gears real quick because I'm not gonna just put the eggs on there because there's too much moisture in there from the tomatoes. We're gonna throw some cilantro on the end. 27 minutes, that's it. Okay, we're about to wrap this out. We're gonna do this good. Bacon's hanging out here. Put these eggs up. Now again, I'm just trying a bunch of stuff right here. You see we doing it right here, big time Wakanda forever, because why? Black History Month. Just repeating it for those who might be jumping in. Maya is excited. Maya, hey. Is she still there? Type yes, Kyra, if she's still there. Because I can get one of the kids to come say hi. Yes, sir, the principal chef. What's up, Brother Sean? What's up, Brother Sean? Yeah, we got the principal chef here with the principal in the principal's kitchen. We're making it happen every day. I don't go live every day, but you know how it is. Good to see you, brother. Hey, Carter. Come here. Maya wants to say hello to you, or she wants to see you. We're going to bring our special guest in, Carter. I don't know if he has let's put him on the spot, see what happens. Come here. Maya wants to say hi to you. Can you say hi to Maya? Come on, man. I'm going to burn my food messing around. All right, can you say hi to Maya?
Hi.
That's how you're going to say hi to Maya? Wave at her. Say something special to her. Maya, do you have a joke for the people?
A joke?
Like any kind of joke? Knock knock joke or a joke? You go ahead and talk to him and let me know while I'm trying to figure this out. You got a joke?
She can't even hear us.
Huh?
She can't even hear us.
She can hear you, yes. She can hear you.
Wow.
Just talk to her. Are you learning how to read? All right, Carter's all set. He's all set. Go ahead and back and play. I don't know why he won't talk. He's acting so extra today. He won't even say hi to his cousin. Well, he did say hi. So here's what I'm going to do. Again, I'm hanging out here. Do you know how rappers like freestyle? If you don't know anything about hip hop back in the day, in hip hop, my son's on the table. Carter, can you get off the table? Get off the table. So back in hip hop, the hip hop freestyling was always a thing. You get into a cipher, you get into a circle, and you just start spitting rhymes on top of the dome. That's kind of off the top of your head, and whatever comes out comes out. Usually you're bragging, you're talking about how good you are, how good your crew is in these streets, in this game. It's very, very braggadocious, and so the freestyle is a true testament of the MC in their verbal prowess, if you will. So it's very organic and it's very creative, and it comes from just wit, timing, vocabulary, storytelling. If you can do that well, you are a rap superstar, right? So, but when it comes to cooking, like this meal right here is kind of a freestyle. I'm just making it up. I got mad because I saw this really good looking burrito in the refrigerator one day as leftovers from a restaurant, and I was like, I can make something like that. So I'm making some burritos, some breakfast burritos, some brunch burritos. All right. All right, so you see this is kind of cooked down. We're going to leave it here, because I'm ready to move on. And you see we got the hash browns kind of chilling over there. Hope they're done. We got the bacon. So I took it out because I just wanted some of this moisture to kind of, I didn't want all the moisture, but I wanted that flavor. Let's get some of that out of here so we can get that ready for our egg. Give us a quick taste. Abney! Abney Wimbush! Hey, if you're still here, I don't know if you're still here, but I just saw that you jumped on. Listen, when you rode up on your scooter, I happened to see you on Facebook, and you rode up on your scooter with the lights on, and I had a teacher, my art teacher, on the same scooter, but she didn't have all the lights, and I told her she needed to step her game up, because look what Miss Wimbush is doing over at Coit. So I hope that your leg is okay. Yo, that's good. That's good. Hope that your leg is okay. But yeah, shout out to you rolling around with your lights on your foot scooter. All right. All right, let's go. So we got that going. We're about to go ahead and do the eggs. That's not gonna take long at all. And then we're gonna go ahead and start making these burritos. So I'm gonna start putting these burritos in the microwave to get them a little soft, so they're more malleable. I think that's the way. 1, 2. I might not need 1, 3, 4, 5. But you never know. So please don't do this part. This is the part that I the way I'm doing it. You don't have to do it this way. It's lazy. All right, I'm just gonna wrap these up. You're supposed to put some water on it. I'm not doing all that. I just wanted to get these a little warm and get them a little soft. So we're about to scramble some eggs. We're gonna scramble some eggs. Abney is a beast on the scooter. I'm telling you, she's gotta be a beast. Alright. This part you don't even have to watch because people scramble eggs all the time. It's no big deal. People scramble eggs all the time. We're gonna just scramble some eggs. I don't know if I'm gonna put cheese in it. I will put cheese. So this is what I'll do. My wife doesn't eat cheese. We're starting not to eat cheese, but the kids still like it. So we're gonna throw a little bit of cheese in the first batch, but then the second batch we won't have and cheese. All right. So those are the adjustments you got to make when things change. A little pro tip over here. So you see, we got the butter for the eggs, right? Got the butter for the eggs. I want to throw in a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't burn as much. Not necessary, but that's what I do. And I'm running out of olive oil, so Costco, here we come. Alright, I want to try to get to that on the sides too, because you know how eggs get on the sides, and you're scrambling, you're not paying attention. It will stick to those sides. But we should be good. So you want to cook this stuff in batches. You don't want to have all your eggs. Hey Carter, see, another piece of bacon. Stop. Whatever, stop. You know what I'm talking about. You're irritating Jason. Alright. As long as it doesn't turn into an argument or a fight, I don't have time for that.
Daddy, I can make this in the first try.
What? Now you're making a mess on the first try.
No, this one.
I know, but that's still making a mess.
That didn't even make a single mess.
Alright. What we got? Brother Dent, hopefully you are still watching. And I just saw you jump on. Hopefully all is good. Brother, I saw your text. I do want to make it to that show in Kalamazoo next week. I would love to see the show. So be a good day night for my wife and I. So we'll make that happen. Am I still good here? It looks like I'm still good over here. All right, here we go. Only when you blow in?
I'm not, I can only blow in. Like this.
So watch this, okay. Yeah, that's the first part of whistling. Usually it works going reverse and then it changes as you get more skill.
I did it.
Alright, so I'm adding some cheese to our eggs here. And I want to show you something. You see how the eggs on the end are starting to get done? So what I do is just kind of start pushing it and push the yolk. Push those edges in and let the yolk get on that edge as well. But yeah, I'm gonna keep the edge free and clear. Let them kind of hang out in the middle right there. Give it a nice little, I'm using a spatula. And then as they start to firm up, I just push them in the middle. I'm still getting that. You might have that stuff on the bottom. Egg on the bottom.
Did it.
Do your eggs how you want to do them. Well, for me in my house,
I need to go fast like Flash, and a hatch, and a dash, and a mash. Daddy?
Brother Dent.
Brody's trampoline.
Oh my word. The wind was really strong. So this is the first batch. This has cheese in it. We'll probably put more cheese. You hear that noise in the background? It's like there's destruction always happening in my house. have no idea. But we want to leave soon, but you're not ready. Do you have something to wear for tomorrow? That's great. I'm glad you got it. Figured it out. You have something to wear for tomorrow? You have underwear. Pack you a bag. So that tomorrow you have underwear, you have some socks.
Daddy,
Get your bag ready.
Daddy.
Yes.
I did this. What? That's the one. That's the one, but I did this. Really?
Oh, that's cool. Do you know your gymnastics stuff is?
No. But I seen it.
Okay, start looking for it. Start putting it all in your book bag.
What book bag?
Come on, man. You don't know what I'm talking about? Your gymnastics book bag? Alright. So we're going to start fixing one of these burritos. And I'm going to put them back in the pan when we're all done. And I might not put this on for the kids. Maybe I will. I am. They gonna get this work. They gonna get this work. They don't get to get out of food free card. They about to get this work. They gonna get this work. All right. So what we're gonna do is spread a little of this guac on the bottom. I bought the guac. Don't judge me. Guess what? Sometimes you be in a rush too. I don't have time to make guacamole. One day I had about this video, I use so many dishes. If y'all wasn't on here, I wouldn't have it nearly as much. So depending on how this goes, is going to decide whose it is. A little egg. I don't care what they say. They're getting a little bit of these veggies up in this joint. I don't care what they say. What's up, Cecily? Yep, Wakanda Forever. It's Black History Month. We are celebrating Black History Month, and we're doing it with food. We're doing it with family, and we're doing it with fun, and we're doing it with love. So we can go far, right? I threw the L in there and kind of jacked it up. Let me taste these. Okay. So we got a little bit of the vegetables in here. I'm gonna do a little bit of this bacon. Hold on, you see how this is coming together? Can we see up here? All right, you see how we got this going on here? We got the bacon, we got the avocado, and I promise you, I throw a little cheese on it. Oh, the hash brown. Dang.
Avocado, James. It's the first.
All right, hold on. I'm struggling right now. Cause I forgot about. I gotta do round 2 of the eggs because you can't just we can't have cheese in our eggs, but the kids can have some cheese. So I do round 2 of the eggs. And I also have to do. So you can see I got the hash browns coming. You'd be amazed at how little you need for a burrito. It's like, I don't need that much. Got a whole pan over here.
Dad, I really need to go.
Well, you can't have it right now. This is the part where I don't do well at all. Rolling this up, I just don't do well with this part at all. Alright. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to try to push it back a little bit because I see them do it at Subway. And I know you got to roll it and then you got to kind of do one of these on the end. Right? Do that on the end and then roll it some more. Look at that. I hate when this happens on the end. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Right? But I'm going to put this back. I'm going to lay it on this side so it can kind of rest like this. But then when I put it in the, I'm going to put it in the skillet and let it kind of do its thing. So that's how I did one. I'm going to show you the next one in a minute. So I got some more eggs going in here. So I got some more eggs in here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Let me show you how I do these eggs. All right, so watch the eggs. You can see already the sides. The sides are already starting to cook. All right, that's what you want. That's what I like. So I just kind of start pushing that stuff, that done stuff.
Oh!
I just kind of push that done stuff. Carter, stop trying to be extra. I know you did something special. I know. But you're loud. Right? I start pushing that in. And let the wet egg get on the side too, so they can get some of that heat love. Right? That's why I use it special. That's how I use it special. You might scramble yours a little bit differently. We're not putting cheese on this. When you make all that noise, they can't hear. I can't hear. So it's very loud. Okay? It's very loud. So now watch what I do. Watch what I do.
Daddy, look.
You didn't do that.
Yes, I did.
No, you
Okay,
didn't.
I didn't.
That's cat. Isn't that what y'all say?
Yeah.
That's cat. Right? So you see what I did here? They're still scrambling, and I put some of that the tomatoes and the mushrooms in there. This is for the parents. That's loud in my microphone. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some cilantro in there. You see how it changes the game? Kids be missing out. Cilantro changing the game. Now we're gonna continue to scramble. Again.
Apple powder diamonds. Most with the.
And when you don't need cheese, man. But it's so good.
No.
It's so good. Cheese is so good. Alright, so that's starting to come together. We're going to take it off the heat. Let that just kind of settle up. And then we're going to come right back over here. Right here to the middle. And I'm going to take you to the top. Take you to the top real quick. And then show you how I made the burrito. That is still, I can't. This is where I lose the race. This is exactly where I lose the race. Alright. Here we go. This is how I put it together. So you got your guac. I like that. Guac off camera. You don't got to see the fact that I bought some guac from the store. I didn't make it. I don't always have time. And understand, it's not anything to my character or to how I do things around here. But I tell you what. Sometimes it's hard to make everything. But it's better when you do. So if you have time, do it. But if you're getting ready to leave and get ready for a gymnastics competition,
Daddy, stop.
then, you know, go ahead and get the pre-guac. I'm just surprised how little I need to make these burritos. Right, we got the bacon coming. Here comes the bacon. I think you can put extra bacon. And then also, don't want to leave out some of those hash browns. Look at that, that's a lot for a burrito, and I'm tripping. So I got one done. This is the second one.
Second one, and the second one.
Yeah, that was gross. I don't know how to do this part, so please don't give me a hard time. I don't know how to do this part. At Chipotle, they be wrapping these joints up like it's nobody's business. Now I gotta watch them next time to see how they do the ends, because you see how my end right here is just kind of like it. Like I don't want that. Like get up out of here, man. Jeez, so that's two.
Why did you even make that noise?
Now I make one more. So this will probably be for Carter. He probably won't even eat this thing, but
You booger.
don't do that. You being extra again.
Can you help me open this?
What?
This.
Were you trying to make another one? You're gonna pour water out of it so that you can flip it.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not doing part of that.
Fine. I just opened it by myself. Whoa.
And drink. Why don't you drink that water? Don't pour that into the sink or pour it to a plant.
You're right.
Or pour that to a plant.
You're right.
Do you like bacon?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I always gotta eat the fallen bacon. Can't let them go out like that. That's 3. All right, the last 2 is for mommy and daddy. So we got 49 minutes. We gotta get this thing done. All right.
That was a dog. Apple bottle drying, but with the fur and the hair.
This is the no cheese joint, so we can skip on the.
Apple bottle drying, with the fur and the hair.
All right, we got that. We got that. We're gonna throw some bacon on here.
Doesn't make no damn sense. Daddy, that's what happens. I try to
What?
flip it
A
without
little bit of
my
hash
eyes.
browns.
Daddy,
I'm listening to you. You can just
I try
talk.
to flip it without my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
but the cap hit me and it still landed right side up.
All right, so I gotta wrap this up because it's time. I don't like going over an hour. I got 10 minutes, but I'll be done. But my goodness. All right, so what I want to do is I'm gonna put these back in the skillet and kind of seal these sides up, and we're gonna be done with this meal. And this is Daddy's.
Woo! Daddy, I did it. I did it.
So what you can do if you're watching this video, you can fast forward. You don't have to sit through all the commentary if you don't want to. What's up, Brother Palmer? I see you out there, Tavon. You don't have to sit here. Oh, I forgot to put cilantro on hers. Dang. Look at that leaf. That's not even chopped. That didn't even get chopped or screwed or nothing. No cheese on these. I gotta get this together. Alright, so we're gonna roll this up. When you put these in the microwave, it allows it to be a little bit more malleable, right? So you can maneuver it and roll it. Get it steamed up. That's the purpose of it. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna heat these up a little bit in the pan. Man, Brother Sean, I was tucking those sides, man. I keep tucking them and then they just come out. They come out, man. I'm trying to tuck them. It ain't enough. So I gotta work on my technique, man. Listen, I am not perfect and I don't care to be at all. But those sides, man, they giving me a problem. So we might have to do a whole video on tucking in sides. Yep. We're almost done. We're almost done. So what I'm going to do is fry these up. Not fry them up. I'm going to just put a nice little brown on the outside of the burritos. And then we're going to cut them and serve them.
Yep, that's enough. That's enough.
Great. All right, let's wrap this up, good people. Again,
I like you, la la la.
yeah, man, tucking them sides, man.
Woo!
All right, so we land these flap side down. That's Jason's. Well, this might be Jason's. So these are the kids, and this is Carter. So, all right, so now I'm gonna put the burritos in here. I'm just kind of let them sit, and I'm gonna let them get a little bit of a. That. Let's start putting this stuff away as we do this. Let's get the paper. Let's get this ready. Oh, what's up, brother Mike Knows? What's up? What's up, Mike Knows? Yeah, making some burritos, man. Breakfast burritos. No, brunch burritos, because it's way past breakfast. But some brunch burritos. We're coming to the end, though. Still celebrating Black History Month. Wakanda forever. We talked about reading. We talked about the importance of reading books. But we talked about the importance of family and fatherhood. And that's why I do this, really. Because this is the best way for me to show love to my family. It's real easy to go grab something from... what is it called? Red Cafe or IHOP or even Noble or Anna's house, you know. But even though we got things to do, I just sat here for about an hour and tried to make something for my family and still parent at the same time and still try to love and still not be perfect. So we're making up some burritos, breakfast burritos, because I got jealous of the burritos my wife brought home because she couldn't finish them at a restaurant. I was like, I can make some of those. So that's what I'm doing. Let's get a little bit more of that brownness on there. That's good right there. I like that little bit. And that's what we're doing, Mike. So I'm glad you see you jump on here. We're about to wrap it up, so I got a couple coming out. I'm gonna make a quick plate. And then we're going to be done with the live joint. So let's dress this real quick so you see how I think. Well, this is how I think. So when it comes to start the plating, right? Throw some grapes on the side right there. I need some room to be able to cut one of them, so. Hey, appreciate you, man. I was just talking to you. I was just talking about you, Mike, with Justin, our barber, and we had a real good conversation, man. I spoke about you, man. I always appreciate you. All right, there's one. See them sides, man? Them buster sides. I gotta work on my sides, man. They should be better than that, but there's one. There's two. I gotta keep these in order. There's three. All right, can you see that? Can you see that? So we got three. This is probably gonna be Carter since but here's his, and it's already kind of poked a hole in it right there, so you can see how I got it. The sides trying to do its thing, but I kind of sealed it together by keeping it hot. I'm gonna cut it at an angle, right? Gives it a different type of. Hopefully this is sharp enough. I did sharpen it, but I didn't sharpen it well. I just. Boom. Breakfast burrito. You see that? A Champions. So I'm going to go ahead and do that there. And then... Ooh, that started burning more than I wanted to. Come on, give me a little bit of something. What? Hold on. You know how it goes. Cooking snafu. I can't even show you it off camera. You'll put a little bit of butter in this pan because it's doing this. It's doing the most for these last two. My wife always gets the best looking one, so alright, here we go.
But we're not talking
See, that's it. That's Carter's. We're not doing more than that. He's gonna be mad about that extra garnish, but whatever. He's gonna ask for some more grapes. Get off the table.
Is this mine?
Hey, Taylor and JP.
Is this mine?
It is yours. You know what? If I call your name, you have a good idea why I'm calling your name, right?
I'm gonna eat this.
Who's on your stream?
That didn't do it the way I wanted to.
Huh?
He said burn something to see what. That's what I did on the side, man. It just happened. So you tell me how I handled it, because I just burned something. Man. I can't burn the queen's food, but it's looking like it. You see the kids? This is not even really a kid's plate. I just ran out of paper plates. Look at the queen's plate. Kids plate, queen's plate.
This is good, Daddy.
Really?
Yep.
For you to say that? That never happened, bro.
It's
I think
good.
you just saying that for the camera.
No, it's good. It's good, but it's also kind of hot.
Oh yeah, that sounds like you. This was perfect, but all right, let me get this together. That's it, man. They don't need to have a whole lot of extra, like. All right, you see how that's
Oh,
it.
Daddy, now I saw my stool.
Oh, JP, Taylor. That was way too much.
This is actually good. This is actually good.
But what I hate though is when I have to
I'm gonna get my chair. Which one's my chair, Daddy?
the one in the front.
This one? This one?
Yes, the one in the front.
I can't believe I got my chair like this.
That's it, man.
I like you. La, 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 la.
It's Queen's plate. Whoops. Oh yeah, you can now see my mess, right? So you got that. So watch how I do hers. You see the difference? Wait, you can't. You gotta see the difference in the level up. You see the difference in the level up? Throw it in there. Difference in the level up, you know what I'm saying? Throw a little garnish on that boy. A little cilantro, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For the wife, the queen, she gotta have a different hookup. Alright, that's it, man. I'll make my plate later.
I like you like la la la.
Taylor!
La, 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 la.
So that's it. It's an hour and 5 minutes. You don't have to watch this whole thing. I don't expect you to, but guess what? Black History Month is upon us. Wakanda forever. We're doing it for family. We're doing it for fun. We're doing it for fellowship. We're doing it for like I said, being present, man. I could have easily went and got something, but I made something and it's 2:33 and we gotta go, so we're leaving. But that's it. Thank you for coming by. I'm gonna try to take some clips from this video if it's dope and make it a nice little 2-minute kind of thing. But let's get back to cooking and taking care of it. Not even cooking, just taking care of our people and do it the best way you know how. This is the only way I know how. Not the only way, but my favorite way. Right? It's my favorite way. And I had fun. I hope you did too. And that's it. Good. Have a good weekend. Eat, be merry, and be present. Like my man Mike Noah said, be present. Right? That's necessary. And the food is a conduit. Right? I probably misquoted you, but that's what's up. That's a good quote. I'm gonna go get this to the queen. We're gonna get up out of here. All right. Peace out.